Not only is this review going to be a short one, but also this might be the smallest figure that I've reviewed to date, because today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series, the Mandalorian figure of the child. If you call him Baby Yoda, feel free to unsubscribe to me. Please don't, I'm lonely. Anyway, so this figure itself was $10, which really isn't worth a figure of this size, but it does come with some accessories, so I guess that justifies it if you're freaking insane. But I just got this guy because of course I did. This is the only bit of child merchandise that I will ever purchase, and let's just get into them. First, we got the tiny box. This thing is really tiny. You got the Star Wars Black Series there, Mandalorian, the child. Flip it over, and then there's just legal stuff. And there's the child there. Child. So now getting into this very, very tiny boy. Here it is. It is the child. He's a good figure. I mean, he's not as posable as I'd like, but then again, I mean, he's perfectly posable because he's, the printing on this guy is amazing. Like, look at his eyes. Look at his face. Look at his head. There's little tiny printed hairs right there. That's insane detail. And if you look into his eyes, if you look in his eyes a little bit more, you notice that there's a little bit of brown right there. And the amount of detail on this guy is amazing, that you can basically pull off the only really needed poses for it to look cool. And by only really needed poses, that's where the accessories come in, which there are only 3 of, and luckily they come in this little case right here, which is good, because I'll tell you why later. Anyway, so when it comes to accessories, there are 3. There's this little frog thing that he tried to consume at one point. Just focus the camera. Yeah, right here. Got a little paint on it. And you can make him chase it just like he did in the show, which is very good. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian by now, go check it out. It baffles me how Jon Favreau, who don't get me wrong, is a pretty good director, it baffles me how he can make something as good as The Mandalorian, and in the same year he makes something as bad as the 2019 Lion King remake. Fight me in the comments, I dare you. His second accessory is this little bowl thing that all of those kids are memeing. Right there. My cat was trying to get into the door. Okay. Anyway, back to this. He can't really hold the bowl. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. He can't really hold the bowl. Oh, okay. He can't really hold the bowl because his arms won't pull together without popping off because these ball joints suck. But you can make him hold it with one hand. Can't recreate the meme unless you have some alternative way to stick his arms together while he holds it. So you can hold it with that hand. And that's okay. And his last accessory, which I can literally just put in the same position, is this little tiny ball. And I'm not joking about this. This is small, so if you get this thing, don't eat it and don't lose it. The first 10 minutes that I had this guy out of the box, I actually lost it. And I just dropped the box, and it's small enough to fit in his little tiny baby hand. And also, now in terms of size, he's literally less than an inch. Either that or he's just at an inch. I don't know, my ruler might be a bit off. I don't know, but there isn't really many size comparisons that I can make with this guy other than, like, I don't know, the last review, Ultra Magnus, maybe? I mean, you can kind of see the size difference. Now, when it comes to posability, this guy's posability is actually really good for such a tiny, tiny figure. He's got a head swivel with a ball joint. I just killed him. Anyway, that just pops back on. got a ball joint here, like I said, it's kind of loose. He's got a ball joint at the hands, and he's got little tiny ball jointed feet, which can kind of swivel, but also just move that way. So yeah, that was the review. This figure is perfectly okay. Little bit expensive for $10, but I didn't buy this actually. I got it from my mom. So, yeah. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment, do all that fun stuff. Share if you liked the video, or if you just want something to make fun of with your friends. It's okay, I won't blame you, but that's the end of the video. Goodbye. Take care of yourself. Kitty. Okay.